Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Jared. Welcome back to TVU's Most Wanted. I promised you Trevor from Foot Krutch, and there he is, joining us via Skype for the first time. Trevor, how's it going, man?
It's going good, bro. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I thought of you the other day, and I know we have a ton of Foot Krutch stuff to talk about, like tours and new remixes and a new video we're going to be premiering in the show. But I went to a hockey game the other day, and I thought of you. It was only my third hockey game ever, actually.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. How'd that go?
It went well, and here's why. Because going to that game, I'd actually not seen a win, I had not seen a shootout, and I had not seen a fight. All three happened in the same game.
Whammy.
Yeah, it worked out quite well. And I know you're an NHL fan. Who's your team?
I got to go with my Preds, man, in Nashville, dude. The Nashville Preds. Yep, that's my... Those are my boys. I'm repping them. We, Steve and Joel are big Toronto Maple Leafs fans, man. So we're kind of divided on that. But.
Okay, all right. Do you guys get to go to a lot of games?
When I'm home, man, yeah, my wife and I go to most of the Preds games for sure. We have a really good friend who plays for the Preds, and so we love to go and support when we can. And yeah, on the road we try once in a while, to hit a game, but
sure.
It's hard to do out here, man.
Yeah. So when you go to a Preds game and you have a friend who plays for has he ever gotten in a fight on the ice? Because to me, fighting in hockey is fantastic. Because it's like once somebody falls down, okay, no big deal, like no hard feelings, just a fight, whatever.
Yeah, he has for sure. Yeah, it's funny because it seems to be like all love out there. They'll just get into it and the fans love it and everything, and then after it's like, hey man, are you okay?
That's great. All right, dude. Well, let's talk about tour. You guys have been out on the War of Change tour. The lineup is awesome. You got Love and Death, The Wedding, The Letter Black. How's tour been so far?
Man, it's been amazing, bro. Honestly, it's been a really cool tour. The bands are awesome, and we haven't actually toured with Love and Death or The Wedding before, so it's been fun to get out with those guys. And our whole thing with this tour was just to do something that just felt like family. We wanted to do a more intimate kind of club tour where we could just kind of play smaller rooms and just, feel that energy together with everyone there and just kind of have it feel like a night with family, And that's honestly kind of what it's felt like. So it's been awesome, man. We're having a blast.
That's awesome. That's really good stuff. All right, we got Trevor from TFK. He's on TVU's Most Wanted. More with him coming up. It's TVU's Most Wanted. I'm Jared, and Trevor from Foot Krutch has joined us in the middle of the War of Change tour. Now, The Letter Black, one of the bands on the tour, and that to me says that Sarah is probably the only girl on the tour. On a scale of like 1 to Harlem Shake videos, how weird is that to have like one girl on the tour?
She's a trooper, man. I think she's pretty, used to being the only girl out there, so you got to give that to her, man.
Sure, absolutely. Sure.
She is. I think she is, yeah, actually. One of the wedding guys, I believe, is traveling with his wife. So
okay. All right. That's awesome. Now, on this tour, you guys have been going strong for a while now. There's a couple times you have like a few dates off in between, or a few days off in between dates for the show. So what have you guys been doing on your off time?
Man, I started writing for our new stuff for the new record, and we're working on the new volume 2 of our remix record with TFK. And other than that, man, just trying to stay healthy out here, man.
Stay healthy. What is that? You working out? You eating right? What does that mean?
Yeah, both, man. Trying our best to, man. Yeah, it's funny, on this tour, we've been going from like the east to central U.S. When we went for instance, we went from Michigan, all the way to Texas. And so it was freezing cold. So everybody kind of ended up getting colds and stuff. And then Texas is gorgeous, actually, right now. And so, just everybody's just trying to kind of avoid those bugs that are going around and, enjoy a little time down, man. No
norovirus for anybody on the War of Change. That would not be good. Like, projectile vomit is only funny in concept. It's not really funny live.
Exactly. Dude.
Now, I know some of the wedding guys, and from what I know, they're pretty big sports fans. So you guys like hooping it up in between dates? You guys plan any band team activities in there? You said it was like a family thing. When I get together with my family, there's lots of games that happen.
Yeah, man. Now, you know what? We do have a bunch of guys that love ball, but we haven't actually got a game together yet. It's kind of, we all arrive at different times and stuff. So
sure.
But that's a good idea, man. We'll have to get a little 21 going on, dog.
So in a scouting report, who would you give the most skills to? Even though you haven't seen everybody, you got the one guy's like, yeah, he's probably got some ball skills.
I would honestly say Andrew Welch, our live guitarist, probably Probably is the man, and then probably the wedding over me and the other guys.
Okay, all right. If you guys ever end up getting a hoops game together, you're gonna have to tweet at us or send us an email. Let us know how that goes. We want to know.
Absolutely.
We got Trevor from Foot Krutch. He's on the show. We're gonna talk more about their remix album. We got the premiere of the new video coming up. Don't go anywhere. Hey, I'm Jared. It's TVU's Most Wanted, and we got Trevor from Foot Krutch on the show today. You guys released a remix album earlier last year, and now from what I hear, you're working on a volume 2 of that. That's awesome, man. Tell me about that.
Yeah, man. The remix thing has been a blast, dude. I mean, I've always loved that kind of stuff. I came up on hip hop and just love that whole scene, and so a lot of the songs kind of lend themselves to it too. So it's been super fun getting to work with some incredible DJs, man. We've been working with Andy Hunter and Robbie Broneman, you know, in the UK, a lot of UK DJs, and it's been really cool. Yeah, so the first one, man, we were like, why don't we remix this stuff? Well, actually, we did 2 free remixes that we gave away. That ended up going really well, and people were like, hey, man, why don't you remix the record? And so we kind of, you know, as an answer to them, we're like, okay, yeah, let's do it. And remix the whole thing. And we released part of it as volume 1, and then we're working on volume 2 now, and it's called Metamorphosis, the end remixes. But yeah, the first one was really cool, man. Honestly, it was a blessing. We put it out. It was super fun. We wanted them to be, you know, really hard-hitting, like quality remixes, not just kind of like weren't. And so we were really excited about them, anyways. We didn't know what anyone else would think, and yeah, it was a blessing, man. You know, it ended up debuting as the #1 hard rock record on iTunes, which was kind of hilarious. And so yeah, we're working on #2 right now, man, and hope you guys dig it. Yeah,
that's great. We've been spinning the Andy Hunter remix of War of Change on RadioU. Dude, people are loving it, man. How'd you end up hooking up with Andy Hunter, dude?
He's one of those guys that we kind of had heard about each other for a long time. You know, I've heard his name for probably 10 years, you know, but we never really hooked up, and we haven't been to London that often, to England. So our manager actually is from London, England, and so he actually kind of coordinated that, and we tried one out, and Andy's just a natural, man. He just killed it. It was awesome. Sure.
Now, have you ever tried remixing one of your own songs? Obviously, you've been in the music business long enough. You know what you're doing. Have you ever tried your hand at remixing a song?
Yeah, no, I have, man. I have. It's funny though. It's almost just like a nice treat, man, to have someone else be able to just have fun with it and imagine it how they would imagine it and just go nuts, and then you just get to receive it, and that doesn't happen a whole lot, you know, for me. So it's been a lot of fun for me actually to do it this way, man, and just be able to kind of talk through little tweaks and stuff. But I mean, these guys literally kind of get the stems from our record, each track, and just get to kind of go nuts with it, and so it's been a lot of fun for us. It's like Christmas. We're just like, all right, what's coming down today?
That's awesome. All right, we got Trevor from TFK plus the premiere of War of Change coming up, so don't go anywhere. That's the world premiere of Foot Krutch, War of Change. We have Trevor from TFK on the show. I told you it was a sweet video. You didn't believe me, and now you've seen it, and it's so good. Where did you guys shoot this video?
Man, we shot this video in Toronto, actually. We all flew back and did it in our home kind of area, and we tried a new director this time that we'd never worked with, and his name was Alon, and he killed it, man. He did a really good job. It was a blast to work on, and we kind of wanted to do something different, you know. I think looking at the treatment for this, Alon had some ideas about, like, let's make this just not your cliche rock video, you know, not just a performance-based video where you see the whole band in every shot and all that kind of stuff. So we thought we would go with more of like a grayscale, you know, the whole video's in black and white, kind of take the color out, and then never have a shot where there's 2 people in the same shot at one time. So yeah, the whole video is actually like we shot individually, each of us kind of performance stuff, and then put together, and then the models kind of on top of that. And the girls and the models kind of represented basically like a good and evil type thing. You know, one was fear, one was love, and one was evil. So yeah, it kind of flipped it, like a bit of a twist on the storyline of what some people might have envisioned for the video, and I think to us that was kind of the fun about it, you know?
Yeah, you know, when you speak of the models, I don't know who they are, but one of the models definitely looks like Rachel Weisz from like that new Oz movie or like the new Bourne movie.
Yeah.
Looks exactly like her. When I seen that movie, I was like, wait, did they score some like Hollywood actress for this video? This is awesome.
That is her.
It's definitely her. Now, another thing I noticed was you guys were like throwing around lots of powder. Are we talking like baby powder, flour? What exactly was that?
It was actually flour, man. Yeah, we the treatment had called for this powder, and we wanted to have it all over everything for certain shots. And I think he was going to use baby powder, but we ended up using flour.
Okay. It looks fantastic, but I imagine the cleanup was interesting.
Yeah, man. It was literally just head to toe in this entire room by the end of the video, for sure.
I remember War of Ages released a video where they had, I think their drummer had some like flour on his drums, and he was really meticulous about how clean his instruments were, and he said it took him just hours to get everything clean. Same thing for you, your dudes, I'm assuming, like the guitarist and your drummer. How do you clean all that stuff off?
It took a while, man. Thankfully, honestly, on that one, we had a little help. There was actually like a cleaning crew, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it was everywhere, bro.
That's awesome. Well, dude, before we let you go, talk to me about what else you guys got coming up. What's summer look like? You guys working on anything? What's next?
Yeah, man, working on a lot of new music for TFK and just a lot of music in general right now in the works. We're playing a ton of festivals, man, so we're excited to see you guys out there. We'll be at pretty much everything this summer. We have, I think the Creation Festivals are the only one that we're not at this year. But yeah, we have a bunch of festivals with Alice in Chains and
Nice.
Soundgarden and some bands like that as well. And so we'll be kind of all over the place, man. And come and hang out. We'd love to see you guys.
Yeah, right on, man. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to join us on the show today. The new video is awesome. Can't wait to hear some new remixes too, man.
Thank you guys, man. We love you.